it's the subject of our SportsCenter Showcase highlight. Bottom of the third against Jose Molina. The drive to deep left. John Mabry running it down. Looking like Joe Rudy out there in those old unis. Zito, no hits through 4 innings, but in the 5th, things get interesting for him. Sean Wooten leads off the inning. Base hit to left. That's the first hit allowed by Zito. Next batter, Scott Spezio. Base hit, center field. 2 on, no out for Anaheim. And here we go. Molina's your next batter. And Zito changes up on him. The 78-mile-an-hour changeup. 1 down. Benji Gill's your next batter. He's just looking. 2 down. Next batter, David Eckstein. Hit by the pitch to load him up. Eckstein hit by a pitch for the 3rd straight game. So the base is loaded for Darren Erstad. Erstad, line drive, robbed by Miguel Tejada. That's what they mean when they say make a play for your pitcher, and Tejada did. Tejada at the play with 1 on the top of the 6th, making a different kind of play for his pitcher. Little run support, 2-run jack, 21st for Tejada. It's 2-zip swinging A's. Angels down 2-1 at the bottom of the 7th. Chad Bradford gets Tim Salmon looking with a tying run on 3rd and 2 down. 2 on for Scott Spezio. Spezio frozen by Jim Messere in the bottom of the 8th. The next batter, Orlando Palmeiro, grounds out. Nice scoop by Mark Ellis, and the A's are able to hang on for the 2-1 win. Oakland's won 4 of their last 5. They're 7-3 against Anaheim this year. The A's pitching staff has a 2.43 team ERA this month.
Lost his last 5 starts against Seattle. Ichiro base hit. Bottom 1. Good start for the Mariners. 2 batters after that, John Olerud. And that's a 6-4-3 double play, so Texas getting out of the inning. 4th inning, though, it's Ichiro. And Ichiro showing some power. His 5th homer of the year. He went 2 for 4 in the game. We're all tied up at 1 run apiece. Same inning, Olerud to center. Ruben Rivera, the well-traveled one. Efforting, makes a great catch. Robbing Olerud. 5th inning, A-Rod, Brett Boone, diving stop. Gets up and in time. Good scoop by Olerud. 8th inning, Jeff Cirillo is at the plate. Pudge coming over, and oh, he couldn't make the catch. So Cirillo's still alive, and he makes him pay. Base hit up the middle. 3 batters later, it's Olerud with 2 on, and this was the key hit of the ball game. As Olerud drives in 2, Seattle goes up by the score of 3-1, and the Mariners win it 4-1. So Seattle now leads Oakland and Anaheim by 2 games each. Texas has lost 13 of its last 15 as the Mariners avoid their first 4-game losing streak since May 18 to May 22. And Seattle now 9-1 against Texas this year, 24-6 against them since the start of 2001. Cards and the Giants. Top 1, no score for Tino Martinez. To right, is it going to go? Off the wall. Placido Polanco and Albert Pujols come in. Martinez with a double. The Cards are up 2-zip. 3rd inning, still 2-0. Jim Edmonds facing Jason Schmidt. And Edmonds gets a hold of 1. His 20th home run of the year. Almost into the water, McCovey's Cove, but not quite. 3-0 St. Louis. Bottom 4, Matt Morris. Benito Santiago, you want to see a curveball? Oh, my heavens. Watch this again. Starts at his head, and look at the drop. Unhittable there. Bottom 5.
3-1.
It's Shinjo. Tino Martinez. Great range. And in time, barely. Story in this game, Morris facing Rich Aurelia. Ring him up, sit him down. Then the top of the 7th, still 3-0. Edmonds up. And that's off the wall. Placido Polanco's going to come in. Edmonds, 2 RBIs, 2 hits. Cards up 4-0. And that turned out to be the final score as the Cards have won 3 straight and 8 of their last 11. Morris, 8 shutout innings for the win. And his last 2 starts, both against the Giants, 2-0, giving up just 1 earned run in 16 innings of work. Barry Bonds, by the way, MRI results on that hammy, no muscle tears or ligament damage. He's listed as day-to-day. Things would change around for LA on offense. Top three, it's Paul LaDuca. Ron Gant back to the track. And LaDuca, 3-run home run. First Dodger home run in 7 games. LA's up 3-2. Top of the fourth, Adrian Beltre. His 11th of the year. It's a solo home run. And the Dodgers are up by the score of 4-2. Top 5 still 4-2. LaDuca, the chopper, Phil Nevin. Whoops. LaDuca to second. 2 batters later, Eric Karros to center. Mark Kotsay efforting. Can he get there? No, he can't. And 2 runs come in. And LA is up by the score of 6-2. Top 7, it's now tied at 6. Alex Cora, Nevin. Second error of the game. Dave Roberts scores 7-6 LA. 8-6 bottom 7, Tom Lampkin. Beltre fields and gets Lampkin at first. And the Dodgers go on to win 8-6, snap their 4-game losing streak against San Diego. LaDuca and Karros each had 3 RBIs, just LA's 3rd win in the last 14 games overall.
How about the Rockies and the Diamondbacks? Bottom of the 2nd, Arizona's down 1-0. Not anymore. Mark Grace homers in the right center, and as an added bonus, puts it in the drink. Grace is 6. We're tied at 1. Watch it again, though. Watch the fan, the adult, dive in after the ball. He's out wrestled by a couple of kids. Good for the kids. Then he realizes he's ruined his cell phone. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me here? I got 100 numbers programmed in my phone. I've lost them all. Bottom of the 5th. 2 on for Junior Spivey. Rips one to left. Tony Womack would score. Craig Counsell coming around. The high hop on the throw home, and Counsell the good slide. The Diamondbacks are up 4-1. Top of the 8th, D-backs up 4-2. Young-Un Kim is in a pitch with the bases loaded. Juan Uribe rips it to left. Quentin McCracken over in the corner has some problems out there. 3-run score. And the Rockies have a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the 8th. 2 on, 2 out. Here's McCracken. No trouble on offense for him. Q drives one off Todd Jones. 2-run score. Diamondbacks go up 6-5. And the fan who lost his cell phone, he'll go for another swim. Arizona 9-2 this year against Colorado. Get this about McCracken. He's batting .520 in his career against Colorado, the team that drafted him and the team he broke into the majors with. For Kim, it's his 4th blown save, but he gets the win to improve to 4-1 on the year.
Pokey Reese and the Bucks looking to make it 10 wins in their last 13. Kip Wells, bottom 1, facing Ken Griffey Jr. They put him on intentionally to face Austin Kearns, and not a good idea. Kearns off the leg of Wells. Todd Walker comes in to score, and Cincinnati has the early lead, 1-0. Bottom 5, same situation. Give Griffey the free pass again. A pitch to Kearns, 2 on, and Kearns makes him pay again. RBI double to set him. To center, Adam Dunn, who went 3 for 3. He comes in to score, and since he's up by the score of 2-0. Reggie Taylor pinch hitting bottom 6. This is the first pinch hit homer for the Reds all year. His 5th of the year. Reds up 3-1. Ozias Manzanillo getting focused here for the 8th. Doesn't help against Kearns. Double to right. Kearns 3 for 4 in the game, drives in 4 runs. The Reds win at 7-2. Jimmy Haynes the win. Gave up 1 run in 6 innings. Now with 11 wins after losing 17 last year from Milwaukee. Not wanting to move his family, Kenny Rogers invoked the no-trade clause in his contract and turned down the deal that would have sent him to Cincinnati. Rogers 10-5 with a 3.39 ERA for the last-place Rangers. He can become a free agent after the season. So unable to get Rogers, the Reds changed gears and acquired Brian Moeller from Detroit. Right-hander has made only 3 starts this season, coming back from major shoulder surgery, 1-1 with a 2.29 ERA. He goes to the Reds along with minor leaguer Matt Boone, the son of the Reds manager. The Tigers get a minor leaguer and 2 players to be named in the trade.
Every other week. Joe Torre, Mel Stottlemyre, the Yanks back in Cleveland. Everybody remembers what happened last time they were in Cleveland.
Going back, Spencer on the track. See ya! A game-winning walk-off grand slam by Bill Selby.
Michael Cano's the Yankees' schedule as when it was anyone. The Yanks were in Cleveland just 9 days earlier, and they're back for more again. Would it be more of the same? Things not starting well for the Yanks on Tuesday. Earl Snyder, base hit off Andy Pettit. 2 runs scored. Needham scored 3 in the first. At a 3-0 lead. Top of the fourth, Jason Giambi up. Grounds it to the right side. Shortstop Omar Vizquel is there. Wait a second. I said the right side, and I said the shortstop. How's that possible? Here's how it's possible. Vizquel playing on the opposite side of second base. The Giambi shift. Look at that. The throw from the seat of his baseball pants. What a play. Bottom of the fifth. Still 3-0. Runners in second and third from Milton Bradley. Grounds it to the left side. Pettit fields it, but his flip misses. 2 runs would score, but more importantly, Jorge Posada is down. Listen to the double knock. Bat hits the ball, then the bat hits the helmet of Posada. He'd leave the game with a cut on his left ear. Top of the sixth, runners in first and third for Giambi. And Danny Baez gets him to pop up the short. So 2 down. Next batter is Bernie Williams. Hits it hard to right, but right at Chris Magruder. Baez 8 innings, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts. And the Indians win. He lost his shutout bid in the ninth, but for Baez, still his longest outing in 20 career starts. Pettit, now 5-7 in his career against the Indians. It's the only American League team he has a losing record against.
Twins of the White Sox, Torrey Hunter back from his 3-game suspension. Back to last Wednesday, this is what happened. Hard to forget. Hunter hit by Danny Baez, and then he got up, threw the ball right at Baez. So he was suspended for 3 games and back for this one, though. Top 1, first at bat, Mark Burley on the hill. Hunter called strike 3. Johan Santana pitching. Johan, big-time trouble. Maglio Ordonez, 3-run home run, his 20th of the year. 3-1 White Sox. Bottom 4, Frank Thomas with a man on. 495 feet away. Thomas went 16 straight games without a home run. He's now got homers in his last 2 games. 16 on the year, 5-1 Chicago. 5 batters later, they go deep again off of Santana. Aaron Rowland, his 2nd of the year. 8-1 Chicago. Santana giving up 3 home runs in 3 2/3. This after allowing 1 in 48 innings this season. But back comes Minnesota. Top 6, 2 on for Doug Minkiewicz. 3-run shot, his 5th of the year. Twins within 2 at 8-6. Top 9, still a 2-run game. 2nd and 3rd, David Ortiz, 1 out. Royce Clayton saves a run, gets the out, 1 run in, and the Twins are within 1. Torrey Hunter with a tying run on 3rd, and Hunter hits it into the out. So Hunter 0 for 5, and the White Sox win at 8-7. Minnesota's 6-game winning streak is over.
But this would be a birthday bash to remember. And Tampa Bay Devil Rays pitching was the present. Nomar would rip open this gift wrapping. First pitch, first at bat. Happy birthday. Fouls pitch off his foot. Next pitch. Flies out to deep right. Nomar starts 0 for 1. And then the 3rd inning. Red Sox were trailing 4-0. Johnny Damon leads off. The shot stays fair off Tanyan Sturtz, 7th of the season for Damon, and it's a 4-1 game. After a Lou Mernolini single, Nomar was up with a runner on. 3-0. I'd say you give him the green light here. Get out of town. On a 3-0 pitch, Garcia Parra belts one over the monster. 14th of the season. It's a 4-3 game. Next batter, Manny Ramirez. Going the other way. If it's fair, it's gone. Of course, if it's fair, it's gone. Looked like the wind blew it back into fair territory. We're tied at 4. After a walk to Shea Hillebrand, Brian Dahlback grounded the first. Steve Cox, the bobble, couldn't get there in time. Carlos Baerga, as always, enjoying it from the dugout. Trot Nixon hits it to left. He'll put it off the wall. Dahlback would score. Nixon's in with a double, and the Red Sox have their first lead of the game. It's 5-4. Next batter's Doug Mirabelli. Some more wall ball for the Sox. Shot off the top of the wall. Jose Offerman and Nixon would score. Mirabelli would coast in with a double. 7-4 Boston. Red Sox would bat around, so Damon's up again. Base hit in the right center. Mirabelli scores. 8-4 Sox. Then with 2 outs, Nomar's up again. On the first pitch, another 2-run homer. Off Brandon Backey this time, his 2nd homer of the inning. 15th of the season, the Sox scored 10 runs in the 3rd inning to take a 10-4 lead. So what else could Nomar want on his birthday? How about being up in the 4th with the bases loaded? Hal McRae can't even watch.
Swing, and there it goes! Way back! Left field! Grand slam, his 3rd home run of the game! Garcia Parra brought them to their feet, keeps them on their feet, celebrates his 29th birthday with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs.
Every time I've had a birthday at Fenway, you know, I'll see banners and all that stuff. It's always pretty nice, you know. Guys on the team go, oh, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. Well, today it was kind of tough to hide that it was my birthday.
The birthday would continue in the bottom of the 6th. Nomar up again. This time he walks on 5 pitches. Bottom of the 7th. This is just embarrassing for how things are going for the Devil Rays. That was Travis Phelps. Bottom of the 8th. Nomar up with one last chance for 4 home runs. Hit it hard and deep, but flies out to the edge of the track in center. Next batter, 2 on for Manny Ramirez. Get out of town. 3-run jack, his 2nd of the game, 16th of the season. The Red Sox lead 22-4. Nomar finishes 3 for 5, 3 homers and 8 RBIs. Did you hear me the first time? I said 22-4. The 22 unanswered runs were only allowed for 2. This is the nightcap, and Derek Lowe looking for his 14th win of the season. Gets Randy Wynn swinging, so Lowe is off to the big start. Bottom of the 1st, Nomar with runners on 2nd and 3rd. He strikes out. Paul Wilson got him in the dirt. Next batter, Ramirez. Base hit to left field. Ricky Henderson and Johnny Damon score, and it's 2-0 Boston. Top of the 2nd, Lowe still pitching well. Gets Andy Sheets, gets Carl Crawford, gets Ben Grieve looking, and Lowe is cruising. It's the top of the 9th. Devil Rays are done, right? They're down 4-0. Chris Haney hits Ben Grieve with a pitch. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the closer, Oogie Urbina. Andy Sheets says, you're not closing anything. Off the wall. Aubrey Huff and John Flaherty scored. It's a 4-2 game. Next batter, Jared Sandberg. And Sandberg has his own deep drive to left, but this one's not going to go off the wall. It's going to go over. 3-run home run for Sandberg. And the Devil Rays go up 5-4, and Urbina's struggles continue. Bottom of the 9th. Nomar with 2 outs and 1 on. Base hit to left off Esteban Yan. So it's 1st and 2nd. Nomar had a great day. Manny Ramirez had a great day. But the next batter, Yan gets Ramirez swinging. Game over. This certainly looked like a Red Sox sweep. Instead, winds up as a split.
How much time, please?
Devil Rays with a 5-run 9th. Glavine had gone 5 consecutive starts without getting out of the 6th inning, going 1-2 in the process. Braves do have the best bullpen in baseball. How much of their help would Glavine need Tuesday as he took on a Marlins team that was attempting to match a season-high 5-game winning streak? Gary Sheffield had reached base 48 straight games. No Brave had done that since Dale Murphy. Top of the 1st. Braves in their way-back uniforms. Here's Sheffield against Julian Tavares. Through the left side, base hit. 49 straight games reaching base for Sheffield, breaks Murphy's team record. Sheffield can play some defense on Mike Lowell in the bottom of the 2nd. Top of the 3rd, Sheffield with a man on. Pitch, slaps it back up the middle. RBI single, 1-0 Braves. Top of the 5th, it's 2-0. Here's Vinny Castilla with 2 on. Puts it off Tavares' legs. Starts play from his back, throws to first. But check this out again. Here's what I like most about this. Great reaction, Tavares. He checks 3rd first and then makes the throw and gets some help on the play at first. 3 batters later. Tom Glavine talking it over with his 3rd base coach. Usually a hint, something's up. Well, Tavares pitches out, anticipating the squeeze. Should have been pitching out the next pitch. Glavine, suicide squeeze is perfect. It's 4-0 Atlanta. 5-3 Braves in the 9th. John Smoltz has recorded a Sabre win in 23 straight appearances. gets his first batter, Andy Fox. Gets Luis Castillo. And he gets Eric Owens to ground out. A 1-2-3 inning and the 37th save for John Smoltz. He leads the National League in that department. Glavine improves to 3-0 against Florida this year, despite failing to get past the 6th inning for the 6th straight start. Braves have won 7 of 8, while Florida sees its 4-game win streak come to an end.
Expos and Mets, Italian night at Shea Stadium. Top 3, Jeff D'Amico, Italian. Fernando Tatis, down he goes. D'Amico 4 strikeouts in the game. And the top of the 4th, D'Amico pitching to Brian Schneider. Mike Piazza doing some things we didn't think he could do. He threw a guy out, Steve. Piazza Italian on Italian night coming through. Bottom 4, Mo Vaughn.
On Italian night.
With 1 on. His 11th home run in his last 24 games, 16th of the year. 2-0 Mets. D'Amico, meantime, 7 2/3, gives up only 2 earned runs. Striking out Tatis again. And then in the bottom of the 6th, Piazza at the plate this time. 2-run home run. His 22nd of the year. And the Mets are up by the score of 4-0. Top 9, 4-2, Armando Benitez doing what he seems to do on a nightly basis, making things interesting. Brian Schneider, solo home run to right, 3rd of the season. And just like that, the Mets lead is down to 1. 2 outs in the 9th. Brad Wilkerson, Montreal's last chance, and Benitez comes back, strikes him out. Mets win 4-3. They've won 8 out of 10. Expos have lost 8 out of 10. First loss for Cologne as an Expo, and Cliff Floyd, so much for the acquisition of him being a catalyst for a playoff surge. Since getting Floyd, Expos are 3-10, and Floyd is hitting only 200 as an Expo. Phillies and the Cubs, Kermit the Frog Day at Wrigley, and you know, it's not easy being green. Last Thursday, Fred McGriff, Vicente Padilla took Padilla deep, and the Cubs would win on Thursday 6-4. Same matchup Tuesday. Bottom of the 2nd, McGriff against Padilla again. And again, McGriff takes him deep. 21st of the year for McGriff. He had 2 runs scored. He went 2 for 3. Bottom 5, 3-2 Phillies. Man on 3rd for Sammy Sosa. Sosa, dead center. Off the ivy, Mark Bellhorn comes in. Sosa only 1 for 5, though, and he's only 9 for 45 since the All-Star break. We're tied at 3. Top 7 key sequence, tied at 4. Scott rolling up, Kyle Farnsworth pitching. Low and outside. Strike 1. 2-1 now. Swings and misses. Fouls 1 off. Fouls 1 off. Fouls another 1 off. Scott Rowland is staying alive, and now it's ball 3. So the count is full, and then Rowland hits the high fastball over the wall. 3-run home run, and that wins it for the Phillies as they win it 7. Bottom 1, Jeff Bagwell just a bit inside. Past Robert Machado, Craig Biggio coming in 1-0 Stros. Bottom 3, more troubles for Wright. Hits Biggio on the elbow, inside pitch. 3 batters later, 2 outs. Wright walks Darrell Ward, so there's runners now on 1st and 2nd. The next man up, Richard Hidalgo. And he's walked. Bases are loaded. Wright 0-8 in his career coming in, lifetime against Houston. Walks Jeff Blum, that scores Biggio from 3rd. Dave Stewart comes on out and says, hey, oh man, Jamie, settle down. Doesn't work. Next man up, Brad Ausmus. Into the left field corner. Everybody scores. Wright, only 3 innings of work, gives up 6 runs. Now 0-9 in his career against Houston as the Stros win it 7-4.
How about the Royals and the Tigers? Raul Ibanez warming up. You don't want to swing your bat in the dugout. Hits his teammate Chuck Knobloch. That's the way it's gone for Knobloch this season, just off the DL, but he's okay. 2 on, bottom of the 3rd. Tigers up 4-0. Wendell McGee, base hit to left. Carlos Pena and Shane Halter come home. Tigers up 6-0. McGee at 4 RBIs. 2 outs, 1 on, bottom of the 5th. Brandon Inge, the shot to the wall, left center. 1 run will score, but Inge is going to gamble, going to go for the inside the park home run. If you're calling for Brandon Inge, leave a message at the beep. He'll call you when he gets home. Brent Main waiting at the plate.